both have kids, and I think Waters' kid was here earlier, which is super cool to see. The rival scene is not just young kids, it's a mix of all ages and all races, ethnicities, and it's so cool, man. I love it. So we see a pretty aggressive start from Dadpool.
Oof.
A very, very aggressive start from Dadpool. And something that I know Brett has told me in the past that he hates about this matchup is that setting out Puddle is really hard. Ori has a lot of big hitboxes that are pretty disjointed that'll break Puddle.
Right, so as he's approaching you with aerials, he'll not only get to approach you, he will break apart any Puddle attempt as well.
And the unfortunate thing is it's usually not on purpose.
Yeah, that's what feels bad.
Pretty bad.
It's like if they read it, then it's like, okay, I'm being predictable. It's like he's just doing Ori things.
And unfortunately, that does mean he basically loses that option in this matchup. Oh, wow. That's in Trace.
Oh my gosh, calling out the exact spot of emergence and getting the Sign Spite on top of it. Dadpool looking really, really good.
Dadpool looks like he's woken up from when I played him. He was in my pool, and he looked like he was half asleep. Like, he just needed, like, a quick nap or something. And he, like, power napped on the couch or something like that.
He definitely found it, yeah.
He is playing, man. That being said, even then, like, once he gets a head on you, getting back neutral is so difficult. And I think it's in Red's best interest to keep a Puddle on stage at all times.
Yeah.
Just so he has something, rather than popping it like he normally would.
It's tricky because you also want to make sure you keep that stage control threat of Puddle as well. Because, like, yeah, Puddle's important for recovery, but ultimately it's still something that Ori has the capacity to cover, especially with Sign's help.
Ooh.
Oh! Yeah, getting himself a down air, up air.
His use of Sign is so freaking good. Like, it's not just Charge Flame, it's... He's just utilizing all of his tools there. It's really neat. And so the one thing I didn't see him do was the single hit Charge Flames, like zap, zap, zap. I don't see him do that too much. But I watch him use the full Charge Flame a lot. I don't know if that's a different name or not.
I think it's just called Charge Flame.
Yeah, the like, little combust that he does.
Otherwise, it's like Spirit Fire, I believe, is the other.
Spirit Fire. That sounds right. But anyway, yeah, it's really cool watching him. He covers so much, man. He'll like chase you and say, if you tech out, I will punish you. And if you tech in, he will punish you. And it's so scary. So it's really cool to watch him just play good.
I'm looking forward to Breadstick, especially in the second game, because at the end of that first game, he was starting to look more like himself. But like the first game, like he was smothered with so much by Dadpool, and he didn't even get the chance to get his own Puddle on the ground. So his first two stocks just evaporated. But now that he's hopefully found a bit more of a groove, I can see this taking a lot more of an even bend. Especially like this stage because there's just so much horizontal space. Like he can just like turn around and toss a Puddle real quick, you know, and make sure he has something on the stage at some point. But unfortunate SD there.
Unfortunate side view, man.
Yeah.
I've watched it happen enough times, so it happens. You think you're gonna go up a little higher, and you just don't quite make it. So I like this neutral, just kind of playing around him. He's a little like he's very bait and punishy right now, which is good for Ori. But he's also kind of, I would argue, a little too button. You know, he's throwing out a lot of options, a lot of down smashes, going for reads that aren't necessarily there. And I think he's throwing them out because he feels like he's relatively safe, but he isn't. Ori is a very quick little bunny cat. It's fast.
Oh, the very nice.
That was a nice back air.
Very, very cleanly spaced right there, just to catch the tip of the landing.
Ooh,
oh, the
baby.
forward air covering so many options. I love it.
I love it. Trade his Puddle with the side B. Kind of at this point, it looks like he said, all right, whatever. I don't get Puddle. That's fine. Use Puddle to stop your things.
It's at that point, it's just like, well, so far I haven't been able to recover regardless, so I'm just going to focus on my on-stage game. It's been so hard because like he's had Puddle on stage, but Ori being so fast, he can recognize, okay, he needs the Puddle in this situation. I can run over to his Puddle and punish him immediately. Like right here, he has that opportunity. Oh, doesn't actually get the punish, just tosses out a jab instead.
The Puddle there too. I mean, he was basically over the stage at that point. Ooh, let's do an immediate charge forward smash with Puddle. Uh-oh. He's going for something. A little greedy. He's going for like an up smash.
Oh, reads the tech roll in and gets that charged up smash. The charged empowered up smash, right? What's it called when Sign is your buddy during smash?
Partner
smash.
Partner up smash. Partner down smash, all those good guys. And I mean, we could just see Dadpool just doing such a good job of like, he sees, okay, you're adjusting to me.
Yeah.
But we play a little differently now. And it's nuts. Like, it takes less than a game for Dadpool to notice that and change his play. So I want to see if Breadstick can adapt and say, okay, so he's going for this and this, and he's not really covering my... recovery, he's covering my puddle. So maybe he can use that to his advantage to be like, you know, do more of my tricks, like using side B to fall down low, or
B reversing with the down B so you can forward air.
Dude,
yeah,
I love when he does that, and he does that.
Yeah, yeah.
I watch him do that all the time, and it's so impressive to see. Also, Dadpool doesn't have an Ori. No Ori then.
Oh. The Ori's camouflage, you see, because of the dark Ori.
It makes sense. It does.
We just need 2 neon green dots over there, and we'll be good.
Actually, be terrifying. This Ori skin is very strange. It's a dark Ori.
Right now, he's looking pretty light on his feet. Oh, okay, the up smash does get to connect.
Okay.
Okay, Breadstick getting himself some good damage, almost keeping that juggle going. Oh, waiting till the edge of the edge guard to let go of the charge flame, but Breadstick still finds his way on stage, getting the powered forward smash, and reading that with the up smash. That was so good.
That was awesome.
Oh, picking it off right at the end right now. Both players showing off their up smash use to cover the edges of these platforms as they're trying to drop down. Okay, that was
a bit of a panic.
Kind of an SD at that point, right? Because like you have no choice but to hold in, and of course Dadpool's going to take advantage of that, charge that F smash.
It's a scary situation, man, and Dadpool is so good at capitalizing on these type of things. Oh, up smash.
Oh, the puddle.
Maybe just like trying to give himself some cover.
That and like the puddle, like by turning into bubbles, it worked as a combo break, right? It ensured the fact that nothing more could be gained.
I can see that. Just kind of like as a defensive option.
Yeah.
Pop bubbles, kind of deal from there. Right down.
Ooh, almost getting the up air right afterwards too. Breadstick is looking so fluid. Let's go.
Now that's always hype to see.
Oh, waiting for the end of that Dadpool. Once again, keeping these very strong edge guards just barely out of range. Honestly, that's good puddle placement. The fact that he placed it just further enough out so that he couldn't on-reaction F-smash it. Again, Breadstick's looking ever so stronger every single one of the games in this set.
And if he takes this one, I could totally see him maybe turning something around, you know? But he has to take this one first.
Oh,
just to even begin.
Manages to side B through that situation. 59% though on Ori.
Super healthy.
Yeah, Orcane, we've seen him deliver some molly-whopping hits.
But until another, like, it's even enough that I don't want to say anything yet, you know?
I'm not commentating, cursing anything, don't get me wrong. Oh, right now, those stocks finding some nice down tilts.
Start. I just need to find a way to close it out. And while on the other end, Dadpool is just looking for a way to build up a little more damage, maybe get him off stage. Because the puddle is at a very unfortunate spot.
Yeah. It's if he can force... Ooh, that's going to do it. The crowd popping into some applaud and stuff. Breadstick looking a bit triumphant right now. But as you were saying, that puddle, it's interesting because that puddle is great if you're being edge guarded on the right side of the screen, terrible if you're edge guarded on the left side, right?
That's the downside, right? You put it in the center of the stage and it's always consistent no matter how you're being edge guarded.
Yeah, but then you're still in a very bad situation because on either side they can on reaction do something at the puddle location.
Exactly. Whereas the other end you can put it on the very edge and now it's either useless
or incredible where they have to be way premature about trying to cover it.
It's pretty funny how that ends up working. But
yeah.
He is on the board, so we are going to game 4. I don't know what stage we want. Maybe a big stage? I don't know if he feels like he wants to kill early or wants to kill late.
I think right now, yeah, I can understand this pick by Dadpool because he definitely does look very confident in his edge guards, right? So the fact that this is a large horizontal stage doesn't really phase him because he thinks, well, I can just keep knocking him off stage until he's used up his puddle, knock him off again, and then he'll die. But right now he's being knocked up pretty hard by Breadstick, so we'll see when he gets the chance.
He almost kind of got a stock taken move there by that puddle up strong. Oh, then there's the punish consumed, but it's okay because he didn't really get too much of a punish on it.
Yeah, just got a single up air.
It's always scary to see him off stage.
That was a clean combo.
Explode into up smash, partner up strong.
Yeah, that was very nice.
Ori, man. Such a spooky move. You gotta respect it.
I can definitely see what you mean when you say like Dadpool utilizes every bit of the sign, so to speak, right?
Yeah, it's kind of insane. And something I know every Ori will do is like that up front ledge. Some characters have an easier time than others installing like right on the outside of the stage to bait out the puddle up the puddle. To bait out the partner up strong. That's great.
Yeah.
Whoa, Dadpool adjusting his crown.
Ooh.
Serious.
You know what I'm scared of? If he ever takes the crown off. You know, that that will be terrifying. Right now, the Dadpool in this great situation, but of course that puddle, like we were talking about, because it was on the other side of the screen, Dadpool had to choose which one he was going to cover, opted to move towards the puddle, and that gave Breadstick the opportunity to get back on stage. Oh, I like that mix-up as well, air dodging in. Breadstick's still fighting as hard as he can for that stock, but ultimately Dadpool ends up winning it out. But we're seeing a lot more signs of life in terms of the ingenuity of these recoveries, and it is giving a lot more mileage.
The way he's playing is very strange right now with this puddle. When he gets neutral, he's just trying to kind of like run towards the puddle when he has a chance. Trying to go for like some kind of smash attack, so I'm going to get off neutral. But it's putting him in a really weird spot, and
that sign spike angle, yep. They're like at that angle, there's no way Ori's recovering. No puddle on stage. That's a dead fish. He's not even a fish. He's a mammal, but it's also a dead mammal. Very, very nice stuff by both players. I like the adjustments made by Breadstick as that set was going on.
Dadpool just trying to counter adjust, and do things of his own. And it worked out really well, I think, for both of them. It's just he had a hard time keeping stage, and not losing it, and that's hard. Ori is one of the best characters for stage control. Yeah, really good at stage control, and any character with like a strong option coverage can really wreak havoc on Ori's recovery game, which we see Dadpool especially loves the option coverage aspect of Ori, so really able to take mileage out of that. I still do like. It's interesting thinking about the way that Breadstick was using his puddle, because it did save him in a lot of situations where the moment it looked like he was about to be converted on, he'd pop the puddle immediately into bubbles. And in some situations, the bubbles interrupted the combo going into it. But the downside is also the puddle goes away. So if the bubbles don't connect on Dadpool, when you get carried off, then you actually don't have a way to make it back on. That definitely bit him in the butt a few times, but it was a really cool option aside from that.
Yeah, I can totally understand what he was going for. So like, I still like it. I still really liked it as a choice.
It looks like we're going into Dank versus
LBO. Yeah. So this is Dank Ramen Boy. I have seen little bits of his Rano here and there. Very, very slippery stuff.
It is a strong Rano too. It is a spooky Rano at that.
Yes.
I've watched it take some interesting names the past few days, and just unit friendly. It's just doing so much, and it doubles to that.